Oh, that's right. You got the GoPro on the app, right?
Yep.
Oh, dude, if you did that and the lights would have turned off, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing down here?
Headphones.
What are you doing down here all this time? But there's so many cameras on me, I feel like I should have had a makeup artist take care of me.
We're going to be famous.
But I want to be famous in like the not, Linda Lovelace way.
I think we could do that.
Okay. Don't release those videos.
Okay.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. And now, from Brooklyn, New York, this is The Basement Surge with John and Frank.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to The Basement Surge. Frank, I did it again.
See what happens when I'm not there to turn your microphone on? He fucking screamed. The whole basement heard him except for you people.
Oh, God.
Now everyone can hear you.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Good to have you. So Frank and I kind of made a little bit of a snafu, okay, because we had nothing planned for this week's episode.
Because we're both so busy all week.
Yeah. We have just so many things happening at once that the day finally came to record, and we were like, oh no.
Fuck.
Yeah. So what we're going to do now is Poddex to the rescue.
That's right.
Okay. Poddex makes an episode deck with all these suggestions on episode ideas.
Yeah, so we looked through the deck and we picked out a couple that we liked.
Yeah.
We figured, 4's a good, nice number. It's an even number.
We got some time to kill, so we picked out 4 of them, and we'll see if we make them all within the half hour. But
who knows?
Yeah. So, what do you want to talk about first, Frank?
Well, this one you picked, so I'm not too sure about this one.
Okay, so
I really don't know. I don't know. Tell him, John.
So the first card I picked was newbie mistakes in your industry. So newbie mistakes you make. Newbie mistakes in your industry.
Did you drink today?
No.
That's why. See, I'm so new. I don't even know what mistakes I made. I don't know what I did.
Well, there's a bunch of mistakes a lot of people make, including us. That we've made in the past in our first season and probably in the beginning of our second season. But some newbie mistakes, let's say editing wrong. Okay, like
right.
They'll apply different effects or
we personally avoid certain subjects because we want people to be happy and have a good time.
Right. But this is actually pretty good because you and I, we never talk about actually podcasting on the show. We don't really talk about the industry in a sense of either mistakes or things you should do or, just things along that line. But
well, in my defense, I really didn't know anything about podcasting until like last February.
Right. When I brought it up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are some of the mistakes you made? I would seriously look at somebody and be like,
yeah,
I have no fucking clue.
But I think, okay, so one big mistake I think with VODCasters is that they go live literally all the time, every day.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Okay. Now,
I don't even want to see me that much.
So what happens is that I'm not saying it is a bad idea, but for newbies, it could be a good thing because, you think that you're trying to get your name out there and build your brand. But at the same time, you're oversaturating the market with your content.
Yeah.
Okay. So people are used to seeing you. Let's say you go live every day. And I've been guilty of doing this.
Yeah, case in point, podcation.
Yeah.
He didn't take one.
No. So I there have been weeks where I've gone live maybe every day, whether it have been on our show or on somebody else's show. But you can oversaturate the market so much that people get used to seeing you. So when you do go live, nobody really shows up. They say, "Oh, I'll just catch it later on YouTube or something like that," and it affects your stats. It affects your content, and it could really affect your attitude towards vodcasting because a lot of people might show up in the beginning and see what you're about, but then if you do it every day, less and less people show up and might
Well, one point of advice I could give to anybody starting out the podcast is to make sure you get yourself a really good, dedicated, talented producer.
Right.
I have one.
Right. But, okay, so being that we did start, that you chose this one to start with, newbie mistakes in your industry, I do want to let everybody know that towards the end of September, beginning of October, I will be releasing a course online on vodcasting. Okay, so it's going to be a whole course that teaches you how to vodcast using StreamYard. So, and it's going to be called From Podcast to Vodcast. So it's going to be a lot of introductory stuff as far as how to use the StreamYard interface, creating graphics, creating video intros, music, how to work the StreamYard interface and dashboard. So keep an eye out for that. But as far as newbie mistakes in the industry,
hey, I'm just saying, if you could teach me how to use StreamYard, he taught me, and I'm really getting the hang of it. Now I don't even have to call him. Before I used to have to call him, and then he'd be like, "Do this, do that. This is how you do this." Get my little cliff notes.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not saying it because he's my friend. I'm just saying it because he takes his time to write down the little cliff notes, the little tidbits of like, yeah, this is how you do it. You could do it this way, or you could take a little shortcut. He shows you these things. And when I'm at home and I'm going on live home and we're recording 7 Days to Die, we're recording Warcraft, I'm operating OBS by myself now. And, he's helped me a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that, it's something good to learn. And he takes the time to teach you. It's not like you get it wrong 6 times. He's like, "The fuck is the matter with you?" No,
Right.
I mean, he says that to me because 20 years, but and and sometimes I'm fucking Stugats.
Yeah.
But he does though. He took the time to come over my house and we're building bunk beds and he took the time to sit there and show me how to work the interface, and now I do it by myself, and it's a good feeling for when you learn something and you retain something and then you're able to use it.
Right. Well,
Man, that's
I taught you how to use OBS, but that wasn't StreamYard. So OBS is like the next level above StreamYard. So that's more advanced. But you got it pretty quickly. You did really well.
Well, over the years, he's taught me how to use Photoshop. He's taught me how to use GarageBand, how to splice music, splice scenes, do fade effects. Do some video graphicking, and that's not my forte. That's all him.
Right.
I do pretty good. I'm decent.
Yeah.
But if I need some help, I'll call him, and then people, this is what the man does. It's what he's good at.
So keep an eye out for that course.
Yeah, I'm a humble person. I'm not afraid to say, "Hey, John, I need your help," and he's like, "Sure."
But see, I think another problem that newbies, one of the mistakes that newbies make is proper mic control.
Thank you.
You want to talk into the mic, not off to the side, because you could tell the difference between talking into the mic and not talking into the mic.
I was hearing myself pretty good. What? I'm sorry. Sometimes I just like to, smack it off my face. Just old prison habits.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next episode idea from Poddex.
Oh, this one.
That one? Okay. It is hot as hell in here.
It is. I love watching you sweat.
Oh, my God.
What I am struggling with this week. No, because I think this plays really good into why we're doing our episode today. Because I know you've been working like crazy.
Yeah.
Me, I was actually, I was off from work, but I had my kids for some extra time.
Mm-hmm.
I spent time with them, but I was also helping Dad move.
Okay.
Because Dad's sick, and he can't do a lot of things on his own anymore, which really pisses him off.
Yeah.
But, yeah, me and Jamie were helping him move furniture. I was driving vans and moving from one place to another, carrying stuff for him and helping him out because, you know what? I mean, the man could have pulled out, and he didn't, so I'm here. So it's the least I can do for him.
Okay.
You know, but you know, aside from that, it's just like that's what it is. It took up my whole week. I mean, I think I only spoke to you like 3 times this week,
Yeah, you've been pretty busy.
and it's just it really all caught up with me.
Yeah.
It really did. And then I had that you know I had that doctor's thing today
Right.
with me and Jamie. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like there was a lot of stuff going on, and I come over and I'm just like, what do we got in the book? And John's like, well, we got some stuff for tabletop, but
Yeah.
what about the regular show? He's like, we ain't got shit. But I'm like, but then he looks at me, he goes, but we have pod decks.
That's right.
So hence pod decks to the rescue.
That's right. I think what I'm struggling with this week is waking up so damn early and going to sleep so damn late. Because you know, I have a lot of stuff to do between work and our show and the courses now that I'm building and just
And
family.
6 kids.
Yeah. And the family, you know, it's like I got a lot on my plate right now. So, you know, I decided to start waking up like obscenely early. You know, so this morning I got up at 6:30
Oh,
and yeah.
that's like me on a work day, buddy.
I got up at 6:30 and I came downstairs to the basement and started working while everybody was still asleep. So, and it worked out, you know.
How peaceful is that, though?
Yeah, it's nice. It really is nice. I mean, you do get a lot of work done.
And it's cooler down here in the morning.
In the morning it is, but now not so much.
That's because you know we're at that height of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm having trouble because it's like I've been doing it for like maybe 3 days, 4 days now, and I can't go to sleep before 1 a.m.
Mm.
You know, because I'm down here.
I was having the same problem actually. The last couple of nights I couldn't fall asleep. Like I'm
Yeah.
exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm out in the sun all day, moving boxes up and down stairs, you know, driving and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just like I was laying in bed last night, and Jamie was like, she's out, like out cold. And me, I'm just sitting there watching TV. What I watched last night? I watched Air Force One last night.
Get off my plane.
Yeah, dude, I fucking loved it. I haven't watched that movie in so long. It's just like I love that scene. You fucking like he wraps that shit around his neck, rolls him over, and pulls him in and says, "Get off my plane."
Yeah.
And that sound effect for his neck cracking, it was great. I was like, wow. I have not seen that. I mean, besides President Palmer, because I fucking love President Palmer.
Oh.
The first President Palmer, not his brother. Fuck his brother. His brother's an asshole. The real
On
president.
24. Yeah.
Yeah, the real President Palmer.
Yeah.
All right, and Harrison Ford, some of my favorite like fictional presidents.
Yeah. I think President Palmer takes the cake for me.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. I fucking loved him. He was so cool. I mean, he you know what I mean? That motherfucker was ride or die, okay? He was down.
All right, so let's do the next episode idea from Poddex. Why I quit blank. So fill in the blank. Why I quit blank. I quit cutting cold cuts. I quit working at the supermarket when this whole COVID thing hit, you know, and I don't really ever want to go back.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Even though I did enjoy the podcast.
Oh, shut up.
I did. I did. That's all right, dude. It's on the net. It's never going away.
It's not on the net. I took the episodes down. Confessions of a Deli Boy is no longer.
You could find it. Believe me, there's people can find it.
Oh God.
What you should do is quit smoking.
Yeah, but
No, I'm sorry. I bust your chops. I apologize. You know what it is? I just want my friend to be around.
uh-huh.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
honestly, because I see the way my dad suffers, and I don't want you to suffer that way.
Yeah.
I know. I got deep. I'm sorry, but
So why I quit the supermarket, mainly because of COVID, because a lot of people that I was working with were dropping. They were getting it and they were getting sick. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm out. I didn't want to take the chance. I had a little baby in the house. I have my grandmother in the house. So I didn't want to take the chance, so I quit, and collected unemployment. So here I am.
Trying to survive, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Making podcasting work.
Making podcasting work for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
I actually, what I learned to quit was I quit worrying so much about
really
about useless shit. I mean, you know my past and certain things that used to happen, that happened to me and made me very anxious, very aggressive, very stressed out person. I stopped worrying about all that stuff. Once I changed my life, once I had changed a life situation, I just stopped stressing over the little things.
Yeah.
Because the littlest shit used to set me off, and I was overweight and I was fucking stressed and my chest was killing me. I was getting migraines every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? It's not healthy. And I just said, you know what? I'm just going to take a step back and just start looking at things and decide what's really important, what's really worth getting upset about, and what's not worth getting upset about.
Sure. Yeah.
I
mean, I know you had made a huge change in your life, one that you were tied to for years. And, I know since that's happened, a lot of weight's been off your shoulders.
And I feel much better.
No more heartburn.
No. But you know what? But I feel much better, and I feel like I'm getting back to me.
That's great.
Who I was, and I enjoy the fact that I have this time now that I could just be me.
Yeah.
And rediscover who I am. And this podcast just came at, you bringing this up to me just came at the perfect time. It was just wow. So, see, best friend. Motherfucker saved my life. He saved me.
Never forget that.
Never forget. Never let go.
All right, everybody. Let's do a couple questions.
Oh, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money.
All right. Get the decks. Again, the only green deck I will ever pull from.
For those of you watching at home.
Speaking of which, our Magic tournament starts this week.
Yep.
We are recording it right after this.
I think I'm in the first match, too. I think I start off the tournament.
You do?
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
You want to go first?
All right, I'll pull first. Let's see here. Okay. I'm pulling from the What the Heck deck. Have you ever been bitten or attacked by an animal? If so, what and why?
Actually, I do. I have these scars on my hand right here.
Yeah.
I was attacked by a wild dog when I was in California, when I was about 9 years old with cousin Mikey.
You mean like a coyote?
No, like a feral dog.
Like a stray dog?
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah,
never knew that.
That really sucked.
I would assume so.
Yep. The dog attacked.
How old were you?
About 9.
Oh.
Yeah, it grabbed me. I stuck out my hand just like at an instinct. It bit me on my hand, and then because it was me, it was cousin Mikey and like 2 or 3 of his friends. I can't really remember exactly, but I know it was definitely 2 other people. Mm-hmm. And they hit the dog and scared the dog away, but it bit me.
Yeah. Was this before or after they tied you to the tree?
That was that was Mikey and Luciano who tied me to the tree. That was after they tied me to the tree. All I know is that when I went back home, it was just like, my Aunt Frances once again was like, "What the hell did you do to him?"
Yeah.
Because they used to pick on me a lot because I was really tiny.
Yeah. And had a helmet head.
Yeah. Now I'll fuck them both up. They fuck with me now. I'll beat the shit out of them.
No, I've actually never been bitten or attacked by an animal.
Really?
Yeah, never.
What are you talking about? She's upstairs.
No,
She's about like 2 feet tall. I mean,
true. Yeah. No, I've never been attacked or bitten.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
I've always steered clear of animals, especially vicious ones.
Oh, dude. Remember the time we were visiting your mom in PA? We saw the deer? The big buck?
No.
We were walking down the road. We were just walking on the road, and we saw the big buck, and we just backed away slowly and walked away from it.
I don't remember that.
Well, do you remember like later on when we were going home, the car broke down, and we were waiting for your mother? Mommy? Waiting on the side of the road?
Yeah, I remember that.
Your faulty ass memory.
I know.
It's terrible.
I've seen so many deer in my life. Like,
oh my God. This has to be the best would you rather question I've picked yet.
What is it?
Would you rather see Oprah or Arnold Schwarzenegger as the next U.S. president?
Really? No way. Would you rather see Oprah or Arnold Schwarzenegger as the next U.S. president?
This is fucking great.
I want to say Arnold. I want to see him standing up there with a cigar in his mouth.
Fuck yeah, Arnold. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely Arnold.
Especially when he's like goes to other countries and shit, and then people be fucking with him. You just been terminated.
Bring me the football.
See this motherfucker wouldn't take shit from nobody. He'd be interviewing people, you know, talking to people. Who was your daddy? And what did you do?
Oh man,
dude! Imagine the puns in the speeches. Oh my God, I would vote for this man. I mean, when he became governor, I was impressed.
Yeah.
Fucking out there, bitch, challenging fucking other presidents to arm wrestling matches to settle disputes.
Oh man, yeah, definitely Arnold. I mean, just to see him like in the press room, standing up there at that podium with a cigar in his mouth.
Oh, you're just chatting away. You know?
Yeah. He'd probably be the kind to give away state secrets, though.
Awesome, I love him. He'd be fucking great. Come on, Arnold as president. And then Stallone as his vice president.
Stallone. I don't know. I've heard he's an asshole.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard Sly's a cool guy.
I don't know. Definitely Schwarzenegger, though. That's a good idea.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. Frank and I winged this episode. I think it was a success. It was pretty good.
Pod Decks to the rescue.
I'm happy with it. Pod Decks to the rescue. Thanks for joining us. Keep a lookout for this Magic tournament. It's starting this week, okay? We're about to film it. We're about to play it. So it's coming. It's coming.
First round, baby. Frank's got the first round. Elves are coming.
Oh, man. Freaking elves. But, all right, so if you want to listen to the rest of our shows, our episodes, head on over to thebasementsurge.com. You can listen to all our episodes over there. You can also watch all our videos over there, so go check it out. And Pod Decks to the rescue. So if you liked the questions tonight and the episode ideas from the episode deck, head on over to poddex.com and get yourself your own. Stop using ours. Get your own.
Yeah. We know you're recording us asking the questions and writing them down real quick.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not nice. Buy your own pod decks and use the code BASEMENT10 at checkout for 10% off your purchase. What are you going to say?
I was going to say that don't forget, you already told them about the Magic tournament, but it's all VODCAST now. Tabletop is VODCAST.
Yes.
YouTube, baby.
Tabletop
YouTube
is all
exclusive.
VODCAST. Seriously, go check out our YouTube. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell.
New 7 Days to Die episode is up as well.
Yeah, and another one coming on the 1st. See you next week, everybody.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. And now, from Brooklyn, New York, this is the Basement Surge with John and Frank.
3,